guys, so day like 17 or something, right, for the E46 build. So today I got a nice goodie from Amazon, right? However, it's from Mishimoto. So I stopped the whole wrapping process for now because the hood is giving me motherfucking troubles and it's pissing me off, right? Just a little corner right here, that's pissing me off. Like just that little piece. Then after that, I need to heat and stretch, right? And then I could be able to like put the slits in for the vents and for the grill, using them to stay for the grill. Then everything's gonna be wavy gravy, right? Wavy gravy. It's gonna be good. So, however, I got distracted. And since I just lifted my hood, I'm looking at what I can do that's a dub, right? Because all I do is wins, right? Just wins. So today's win is gonna be the Mishimoto Intake for my E46. Now, I didn't get the silicone boot kit with it. Couldn't find it. Like, just couldn't find it, to be honest. And I just replaced it like the lower boot for the intake. So I'll just use the stock one for now. And then eventually I might upgrade. Right now I haven't had any issues with it. Or blew any codes with it, so I know it's not an issue right now, but if I do, or in the future, if I find it, then I'll replace it, of course. But right now, I'm just gonna do the install for this intake, and it's gonna be great, it's gonna be a win. And they sent me a cool little decal thing, like a placard to put on it, so it's Mishimoto certified. Since I am sponsored by Mishimoto, they were actually my first sponsors, fun fact, was Mishimoto. I know, guy with 2 Beamers, sponsored by Mishimoto. Who would have thought? Your mother. So exactly, I'm good. So Mishimoto verified, cool by Mishi, right? Team Mishi, all that stuff. So I love Mishimoto. They do have great stuff when they do have stuff for my cars. You know what I mean? So yeah. So check it out. Follow the install. All right. Peace. Right, y'all boys, so update. So both headlights are on, right? So for the Mishimoto Intake, as you can see, this silicone coupler, it didn't fit. Like basically I had to chop this one off. I went from, what was it, I think 3.5 to 3. So chop a portion of it off because literally the way the E46 is built, like the headlight assembly goes all the way to back here. Right, and this filter you get from Mishimoto right here, like, does not fit. No matter how you play it, wiggle it, finesse it, do some hood rat stuff, it's not gonna work. So literally, I had to buy a spec tray one from AutoZone just to have an intake in here, and buy also another silicone coupler, and then the hose clamps as well. So you see my little badge right there. It looks pretty cool, little badge. However, there's no way. I don't care. Someone can comment in the video below or like the comments below, whatever the case is, of how they got this filter with the silicone housing they came with in here. Not only that, as you guys can see, I might have done some hood rat stuff right here. I had to take the angle grinder and cut a bigger hole to fit the MAV, right? There's no way the MAV fits through this little hole here to give it room. But even if it did, there'll still be no way for it to fit, like this big ass air filter to fit in here. So like, yeah, it was a little finessing, a little troubleshooting, but basically I'm able to still have the headlight there without doing the headlight delete and still have the intake here with it. Like I said, I got the silicone coupler from Mishimoto, so it's also Mishimoto. You can see it back over there. And then like the heat shield, shroud, whatever, from Mishimoto. However, the filter, I couldn't put the Mishimoto one on, so I had to get the spec tray one from AutoZone. And I'm not really caring about pushing power in this car right now. That's not the build. It's most likely going to be a stance build. Some cool, some nice car shows and stuff like that. And eventually, all this going to go away and we're going to do something nice with this. But for right now, so the intake is in there. Looks good. Front bumper is still off. Still need to wrap it. However, the hood pins are there and connected, and they work. So everything looks good so far.